dissing everybody, writing all the. I was the first, I started that ghostwriter bullshit.
Oh wow! Speak on that, man. So okay, what's your relation? What was your relationship at the time like with Run DMC for you to be comfortable enough to write somebody else a diss record?
It didn't matter to me. They
were
MCs, and this is what it do.
Okay.
They found out that I wrote it, and they said so. What you think I was gonna do?
Fire. Yeah.
Go harder than I did for all that. Who are you talking about?
You know what, Shan? Okay.
You want to know what? I would have only had, no disrespect to DMC, but I only would have had a problem with Ron. I would have knocked DMC off the fucking pedestal.
Okay. That's another one I'm not going to touch.
No, just to know what it is. Niggas in the rap game had egos.
Okay.
And I would only, you know what I'm saying, only ones I'd listen to back then is ones that I thought was a threat. Kid and Plays, I didn't listen to their records. Why? Because they was on a whole nother thing. The MC Lights and stuff like that, they was on totally other, they was on something else. You know what I'm saying? I was on some straight hardcore, fucking, I'm gonna take your ass. You know what I'm saying? So it was like I wouldn't look at them because they were not food. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't food. But if you were food, I was listening to you and I was looking at you and I was watching what you was doing.
Well, let me get a couple people, give me a couple of dishes on that plate then, man. You got Run. Who else?
Shit, it didn't matter. Anybody from them days will tell you. So for anybody, you can ask anybody of that era if they believe that Shan was running from Chris. Ask them if they believe that Shan was scared of Chris.
Yeah,
that nigga crazy. Something wrong with him.
Okay, now we talk about the symphony. You understood the game, so you stepped away. At one point, you and Molly had beef. What was that about?
That was because I wanted to get paid like everything else. At first, what the beef came about is like, I'm doing most of the singing, you only DJing. Why you want half of my check? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, this was the days when cassettes was in. I don't need no fucking DJ. I'm gonna make my show on a cassette, and I took a cassette, or I took another DJ with me. You know what I'm saying? That's what started the split.
Okay.
And then the next thing is like, you start seeing that damn, the producer's making all the money on this. I'm not making nothing. I owe, but the producer's getting money. At the same time, I owe. The artist always gets fucked.
Okay.
Okay? In the game, the artist always gets fucked. The producer makes the money, those who write the music, those who fucking, all that, they get the money. And the artist pays for all of that. Where your thing, they'll say, they'll give you $250,000 budget, which 50 or 20 of it might go to you, to your pocket.
Okay.
Now, you're liable for that whole 200. This is the old way the game used to work. You're liable for that $250,000 budget as the artist, not the producer, not the manager, not nobody but you. And guess what? You're paying that shit back at a quarter at a time. So every album that you sell, you're getting a quarter. They've made $18 million off your ass and still telling you you're unrecouped. Are you not getting me? So how you going to pay back $250,000 at a quarter at a time when you're getting your money wholesale and not retail? Retail meaning you getting it every record. Wholesale meaning you getting 25 cents off of every fucking 25 sold. Depending on how your deal was set up. So the artists in this game always get robbed. You look at these artists that right here, all this money, you think them niggas getting paid. If they get that much, the niggas who are making the music and those behind them are getting that much more. Believe that. And the only way to stop that is for you, the artist, to stop thinking as the artist and start thinking as your own business person.
Okay.
I'm thinking as your own business person, not only want to be the artist, learn what a manager does. Learn what publishing is about. Learn what ASCAP is about. Learn how you get your money from sound exchange because they're playing your joint on the internet. Don't just want to be the artist is what I'm trying to say. Learn the business of this business, because if you don't, my story is going to be your story 20 years from now, and you're going to be telling somebody the same thing I'm telling you. So avoid that. Listen to what I'm saying. Learn your business, my man. I've been in this game, my first record came out in 1986. Mm-hmm. It's now 2018.
Yeah.
And I'm still up on my joint. I still do what I do the way they do it, on the internet. I don't have to ask anybody, can Shan put out an album anymore? No. I put my own albums out.
You know what? That leads me to the next question I was going to ask you. It pretty much answers it. Is that why a lot of old school MCs like you and Kane and Rakim stopped putting out records? Because it just wasn't beneficial to y'all?
It's not even a thing that was beneficial. We was used to a certain way of doing it. Asking people. You understand?
Okay.
We wouldn't assume that we could go in our studio in our living room, make a record and put it out on the internet and mix it in our house and it sounds just as good as when we was asking people for record deals.
Oh, okay.
And also, you got to understand that some people are happy with their catalog where it is.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do no new stuff. You're happy with your catalog. I'm not happy with my catalog. I'm still doing music. I just put out an album not too long ago called Bars Over Bullshit. On iTunes, Amazon, Bars Over Bullshit.
Man, thanks for that, man. We on it, man. We on top of that. I got another question.
But now look, the reason why I did it is not to make $1 million. It's just me adding on to my legacy. When people say, oh, MC Shan stopped making records in 2000 and so, and they look and say, yo, he got a whole slew of shit that he did in 2017, it like just changes the whole look. Like, oh, y'all thought he was done then. Nah, this nigga was still doing shit.
That's what's up.
So Balls Over Bullshit. You ain't even got to buy it. Go just check it out. And if it appeals to you, you know what I'm saying?
Right. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Thanks for the heads up. I got another question for you. Summertime in Queens. Describe life on the block, something that we don't hear on Unsung or the TV show, on TV1 Unsung, this TV1 TV show.
You know what? I shouldn't have to describe on the block. If you from the hood, if they're not from the hood, I can describe it. You know what I'm saying? But if you from the hood, you should know what I lived like. Ain't no hiding. There was drugs on the block. It was this nigga doing that. It was all of that. Only way to escape at that point, where I seen it was beneficial, was for me doing this rap, because it got me out the projects. And in the interim, if you don't know what a griot is, a griot was one of those in Africa that spoke the word and told the tradition of the history on and on to the next generation. We saw ourselves as the griots back then, because nobody was listening and nobody was paying attention to the strife that we was getting in the hood. That's why you got songs like Time for Us to Defend Ourselves. That's why you got songs like Public Enemy was making, because nobody was listening to us in the hood. And we were like the griots, telling our story of what happened in the hood. And so everything that you see in the hood nowadays, or what you've seen, is just what we saw. But the only difference was we weren't glorifying it like it's being glorified now. You know, it's being more accepted. Oh, you living in poverty? Good, fuck it, that's what it is. We didn't do that. We tried to uplift with our messages in the music. Even if it was from the hood.
Okay, I got another one for you. In the last 5 to 10 years, have any artists reached out to you to jump on a record?
Yeah, they have. But I just don't jump on everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't just get on everything. If you're sitting there and you're talking about drugs and you're on the street hustling and you're doing this, I can't deal with you. I can't mess with you. Then you gotta spit some lyrical stuff. At this point in the game, I'm 53. I'm in the house with my children. I'm not spitting none of that. That's not what I do. And I'm not going to go ahead and put a stamp on that like that's what it is. So when people get at me and they talking that, yo, Shan, we just want you to listen. I love you for saying all of that. That's all well and fine. But please understand that that's not my style. It's not what I've ever done. You've never heard me make a record that said I'm stealing, I'm robbing, I'm blah, 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
And if I did say a record that I'm stealing and robbing, I was talking about another person in third person form, not me doing it actually, because I'd be lying.
When you look at we spoke about beef earlier. When you look at the 50 Cent Ja Rule thing that just won't die, how do you feel about that?
Hey, that's what it is. And sometimes he needs that. You know what I'm saying? It's something that's what keeps these stupid ass fucking websites going. And people don't understand that these websites that y'all keep on looking at this fucking negative bullshit, y'all are feeding into the bullshit. So that's what the fuck it is. So that's gonna always show you, oh, so you gonna click right on that shit because you're stupid. Clicking ass motherfucker, you.
Man, facts. You know what? I look at Russell starting Rush Management. I've always wondered why old school cats like you didn't do that as well, because not saying you, because you dropping gems, and I'm not saying that because you on the phone, but I look at cats like you and others who don't. It's a true passion there. Why don't you guys start a management situation so you guys can help these artists, especially New York artists? Because, I mean, people could say what they want to say. The South got it right now, New York this, but at the end of the day, we still looking at New York for direction, even though it's coming from other directions. Why don't you guys embrace some of the younger dudes, or have you done that and they just rejected it?
Because we know as artists how much of a freaking headache it's going to be.
Oh.
All right? When let's say the artist is not popping off the way in their mind that they think they should be, and I've been in this position, you blame it on the manager. You're the reason why, blah, blah, blah. So the manager gets a lot of headaches that he really don't deserve. If you made better records, maybe you get more shows. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if your performance was better on stage, maybe you get more shows. You know what I mean? But other than that, it's like you're always going to blame somebody else for your downfall. And so for me to just try and say, oh, I'm going to be a manager, that would just me being greedy. Me just trying to be greedy, trying to get some money off another person. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what no talent motherfuckers do. You know what I'm saying? I can't have no talent for myself. Might as well try and rob one of these guys.
Oh,
But
wow.
me, what I'm looking for, if a person came in my door and they were like a snow and they were way different and they had something that was just like nobody else had, I would break my back. It can happen. But I wouldn't even try and do it, because nowadays they can do it themselves. I would direct them to, this is how you do it yourself, and you get all the money. Fuck cutting your money with other motherfuckers.
Okay.
Go put your shit on. So go pay your little money, go in the studio and do what the hell you're doing on your own. If you go to TuneCore.com, you can put out a single for $9, and you can put out an album for $49. They will collect your publishing, they will collect your YouTube, and they will do all of that. I would not get involved with their career as far as trying to get any money from them, because there's ways that they can get their own money and get the whole 100% of it. I'm not into jerking anybody. I like to sleep at night, and I'd rather put them on some information that's going to help them other than try and hinder them. And me trying to be their manager would be me just trying to fucking get $1 off shit that I ain't got nothing to do in the first place.
Respect for that, man. That's dope. Why don't they do those seminars anymore, man? I mean, because those used to be big in the 90s. You know, you go down and get this kind of information that you just dropped on the people.
Why don't I do what?
What happened to stuff like Jack the Rapper and stuff like that? Why don't they do those things anymore? Or is it just purely about jerking people?
Because you got motherfuckers like me that don't give a fuck. You see what I'm saying? Because all of these record companies, they trying to sell these arts on the distribution deal shit. I had a motherfucker try and tell me, listen, you're gonna be an A&R, and you're gonna